You have made it to Morning Rituals. Andrea Luzon. I support women in stepping forward in their love legacy. And your love legacy is the feelings, the sentiments that you impress on other people into their hearts and their minds, and your own heart and your own mind, in how you're showing up in the world. Are you standing in your power? Are you living your purpose? Are you living from your heart? Are you sharing your truth? And so, what's come forward for me in my learning is that your love legacy is pivotal to the functioning of this planet at this time. That is how much you matter. That is how much we need you. We need you to really be tapping into that love legacy that you get to have. So these morning rituals are about connecting with your intentions, connecting with who you are innately inside. So let's start together by blowing out any stale air stuck in that chest of yours. So go ahead and push out air, utilize sound, and let's go ahead and inhale through your nose. Ready? Inhale. Let yourself expand and hold in that air, that life force inside you. And then go ahead and push it out with some sound. Move your lips, maybe wiggle your body. Beautiful. Allow yourself to hold in that empty position. And then let's go ahead and inhale again through your nose. Ready? Inhale. Hold in that life force. Let's blow it out, letting your arms hang at your sides. Let something go that's not serving your life right now. Holding in that empty position. And now let's go ahead and inhale through your nose again. Inhale. Holding in that expansion, that potential, the life force inside you. And one last time, let's blow it out together with some wiggles. Blowing out, making sound. Letting something go. And so now what we are going to explore together as a group is a little tiny smidgen of an exercise, just 3 minutes of your life. We're going to shake it out. And if you feel like you need to turn off your camera, that's fine. I understand. If you're feeling courageous, you're going to simply stand up on your feet, and allow yourself to shake off anything else that's stuck inside of you. Anything feeling heavy, maybe even some stretching with a body part that feels stuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch our music to something quite lively. And my request is for you to just get into your body and let yourself just be loose. Just feel held by this group, by this support, and knowing that we're in this with you. And this is a song that I like to think of is coming from your soul. I need you. And this is like that love legacy. We all need you. Here we go. And let me know if it's too loud or too soft.
Luzon.
Let's do this. Move your body. All right. I'm so proud of everyone who stepped into the movement, stepped into just shaking it off. A little exercise I love to call shaking it off. And singing is extra bonus points. Some of us have danced to this song a few times. And so that might be fun to sing along and hear your own soothing voice as you sing. So go ahead and allow yourself to come back to your chair. Or maybe you're lying down today. That's okay too. So allow yourself to scoot back into your chair. Or perhaps you're seated on the ground. Or perhaps you are lying down. That's okay. But really scoot into that surface. For those of us who are seated, push your bum all the way back into your chair. Really allow yourself to feel supported. You get to be supported in this life. You get to call that forward and really stand, sit, lie down in who you authentically are, and trust that the universe is right there with you, calling forward that love legacy out of you, wanting you to let it permeate you, every soul of your being. So if you're called to today, allow one of your hands to rest on your chest. Feel that heart pumping from that shaking and dancing and stretching that we just explored together. And allow your other hand to rest on your belly and feel the air expanding you, filling you up, connecting with you, confirming that you are alive. You deserve to be here in this moment, breathing, heart pumping. You are fully alive. You get to be fully alive. Push out any stale air at this moment. Maybe a little bit of wiggling. Make some sound. Now breathe in through your nose. Inhale. Feeling your chest and your abdomen expand. Holding in that air that keeps you moving, keeps you going. And then go ahead and push that air out. Allow yourself to moan. Allow your lips to flutter. Wiggle. Shout. Scream. This is that time. This is the time to allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to feel alive. Inhale. Holding for just a moment. And then exhale. Allow your arms to hang down at your sides or come to your thighs, palms up or palms down. Allow your eyelids to flutter closed. I spoke today about a hidden reset button. A reset button that you have, that is always inside you, waiting for you to push that button. And so if your hands are on your thighs or at your sides, go ahead and face them palms up on your legs. And take each thumb and push it into the pad of your middle finger. Sometimes I use my thumb nail and I push it into the finger pad of my middle finger. not to cause pain, but perhaps to bring me a bit more aware. And so to give a visual if anyone is wanting that. So I'm taking my thumb, just pushing, and I'm just bringing the middle fingers to the thumb, allowing the point of the thumb to go into the pad of each middle finger. This is called thumb tapping. Thumb tapping. You can continue that, or you can allow that to pause for a moment. But this exercise is connected to something I like to call breathe, pause, choose. Today we'll combine those two together. Breathing. Go ahead wherever you are in your breath. Continue that breath as you're breathing. And then you get to pause. The pausing part is really about you connecting with yourself. And that may be a moment to allow a word to come forward. Like, universe, what are you calling me to be right now? So we breathe, we pause, asking the question, universe, what are you calling me to be right now? Maybe universe is God, maybe you say great spirit, whatever is connecting to you when you're asking for support and asking to be tapped into your intuition, your highest good, that purest form of you. However you want to ask that while you are pausing, God, please guide me right now. So we have taken a breath, we have paused and asked a question, and then we choose. And that choice is about what is the answer that you get while you're pausing. Who am I called to be? How am I called to be right now in this moment? And I like to combine that with the tapping of my thumbs into my middle fingers so that there's also a physical register. There's something happening physically as I move through B, P, C. Breathe, pause, choose. And so the hidden reset is really about you checking in with your word of that moment, that way of being in that moment. Perhaps you like the thumb tapping. Maybe there's another physical movement that has worked for you in the past. You've been in a stressful situation. Maybe when you're about to see someone who in the past has brought you into a way of being that you're not proud of. Someone who tends to register some woundedness inside of you, some reactivity inside of you. This way of hitting the reset button serves me and has served my family and other people I've worked with. So, if you haven't already asked yourself the question, let's go ahead and allow ourselves to breathe in on your next in-breath. And as you're breathing out and allowing your breath to return to normal, go inside yourself this moment and ask, universe, Who would you have me be today? How would you have me be today? And allow your mind to clear. Try not to answer with your mind, but we're just going to go into the stillness for a few minutes and allow that word to come forward, and simply just see what that feels like to allow that word or phrase as it moves through your body. Allow it to move through you, almost like you're taking a car on a test drive. Let that word move in and through you and see how that feels. How does it feel as you try on this way of being? The answer to how am I being? Who do I get to be today? So we're simply going to go within for a couple moments. If your mind starts to take over, allow those thoughts to be seen. And instead of dwelling or focusing, allow them to drift by almost like a cloud in the sky. And you can see the clouds moving at a decent pace. You can greet the thought and then simply let it drift by you. So just resting for 2 minutes. Allow yourself to be deep in your breath and allowing of any answers that come of who and how you are called to be on this day. as you welcome yourself back into the space, start with a deep inhale into your lungs, filling you up, bringing you back to presence. Allow yourself to wiggle your outer extremities, toes, feet, fingers. If there's any wiggling that you're feeling called to create in your body, allow yourself to do that. Any stretching, any movement, anything organic. Allow the corners of your mouth to lift up. Allow yourself a smile as you re-enter the world. And lastly, flutter your eyes open and closed, open and closed. And at this point of our gathering, we have explored movement, we have explored meditation, and if you have a favorite notebook or journal, it would be amazing for you to grab that today. Maybe you have a favorite writing utensil like I do. Go ahead and turn to the next page in your book, or maybe you have scratch paper nearby and you'd like to go get that. That's great, that's okay too. I'm finding the next page of my journal. And across the top, go ahead and write my morning ritual, because that is where you are today. This ritual is designed to support you in hitting the reset button in your life, in your week, in your day, reconnecting with your soul, the purest form of you, your highest good. So once you've found your paper, my morning ritual, and our question, the question that's come bubbling up in me today is, who and how am I called to be today? Who and how am I called to be today? Maybe it's Wonder Woman. Maybe that's your who. Maybe how is patience. Interestingly for me, the image and the feeling I got when I asked that question, universe, who am I called to be today? How am I called to be today? It was snow, which felt calm, serene, gentle. So that's what I'm going to be writing. What came forward when you asked that question today? For those of us who are in a private recording room, we are going to stay after, if you're able. We're going to keep writing, and for those who are called, we will share and really explore a bit deeper what we're meant to explore today. So for those of you watching the recording, continue moving forward with your pen. Allow yourself this process. Allow yourself to step into whatever you're meant to step into today. And so, thank you for everyone watching the recording. We have a private Facebook group it's called Awake, Free, Expansive Community. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time. I'm Andrea Luzon, This has been your morning ritual.